What's up, guys? This is another episode of Better Than Static. I'm your host, Tyler, and with me I have they're most of the time here, my buddy Lucas.
Hey.
And my buddy Chris.
How's it hanging? Low, I hope.
Low like your internet?
Yeah.
So if Chris cuts out, we're going to power through this episode, but just bear with us. Like, we'll make it. We'll make it, and if it gets frustrating, it's going to be funny for you guys, I hope, at least. Also, cool thing, before we get into the very few topics we have, last month January was our most downloads that month, which was really cool, and we really appreciate you guys, the listeners. We beat our prior top month by 20, so we want to thank you guys for the encouragement and for you listening to our probably sometimes fun, sometimes not fun conversation. So that's to you all. Also, we broke 5,000 downloads, by the way, so that's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I did not think when we first started this. I'm like, we're gonna be lucky to break 500, and we got 5,000, which is amazing. But yeah, so let's roll into some topics. Chris, what did you ask earlier?
What movie you saw last night?
I went and watched The Upside, which had has Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, where Kevin Hart is a life auxiliary for a quadriplegic Bryan Cranston, which is really good because so I'm not gonna do spoilers or anything. I'm just telling you the premise of the movie. Kevin Hart is a ex-con. He's looking for work. Well, he had to prove that he's looking for work by getting signatures for his parole officer, and stumbles upon a job for Bryan Cranston to be his life auxiliary, which is help live in and help him do his daily life stuff. And it's really good because there's a great message. I thought at first it was going to be a Pursuit of Happiness 2 because it started out kind of sad, and I was like, oh crap, this is going to be sad, and it's not going to be good. And Pursuit of Happiness was good. It's just very sad, and I cried. But it had its ups and downs, and it made you it wasn't. The jokes weren't over the top to where they took away from the message or took away from the sad parts. The timing was perfect. It was great. Love Bryan Cranston. I love everything he's in that I've watched. I've not watched the new Power Rangers movie, so I don't know if that's good or not.
But I liked it.
You liked it? Okay. If Lucas likes it, it usually has my seal of approval.
Let me clarify. It is not good, but it is I was a huge Power Rangers fan growing up, so I was all about it.
Yeah, no, I think it all depends on what you liked as a kid, and if you have the nostalgia, I think Power Rangers would be fine.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Hart, I love Kevin Hart's stand-up. Some of the movies he's in, his humor, they use him as too much of a comedic relief. He had serious parts in this movie, and he's a good actor, so he did really good at those serious parts, and he did good at the funny parts. And this is probably my favorite Kevin Hart movie. I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna put that in there. And it was really good. This was the last weekend it was in our hometown. Well, not our hometown because it was in Corbin. We're not from Corbin.
They're getting a sagebrush.
What the heck's a sagebrush?
Some kind of restaurant.
Oh, that's cool. I'll probably eat at it and then be like, screw you, Corbin. But anyways,
that's all right.
We don't like Corbin, Chris. We've established this on the podcast multiple times.
Yeah, that was just a weird way to say it.
What?
I'm gonna be eating my 16-ounce steak and just going, this is stupid. I hate the city.
No, I'm gonna eat the 16-ounce steak. Love the steak. Leave Corbin back to my home in London and be like, man, Corbin sucks. Hate Corbin.
Yeah, but we're getting a Planet Fitness.
Are we really?
Yeah.
That won't be bad. I might use that. I'm gonna say I might use it. I'm probably not gonna use it, but I'm gonna give our audience the image of me working out, and they're probably gonna be gross. They're gonna be like, that is nasty. Because Lucas has seen me work out. It is not pretty. I don't.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
People have seen me. It's not pretty.
But, yeah. The Upside was really good, and we're getting Planet Fitness. # not an ad. Also Sagebrush. # not an ad. But
I don't even know what sagebrush is.
I don't either. I assume it's a Texas Roadhouse, but classier. I don't know.
Look at Texas Roadhouse, but classier.
Well, I mean, okay. So first off, if you're going to Texas Roadhouse,
So it is a sit-down restaurant, but classier.
well, like it's probably okay.
Whatever.
So
You have to sit down at classy restaurants too.
yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm not
This
saying
restaurant is so hipster and classy. You have to stand up the entire time.
that would be awful, and I wouldn't want to eat at that place.
They force you to do that.
Which I think me and Lucas have been to a place where we had to stand eating. Like we've been to like some hipster restaurant in Lexington where we had to stand eating. I feel like we've done that, Lucas.
Probably, but I don't remember.
I don't
when or
remember,
where it was.
but like I feel like we have.
I know we've had to stand at certain places whenever it was like full, and you just have to kind of find a corner and eat.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like we like the whole restaurant's aspect was to stand. It's just like we've had to stand at a restaurant and eat before.
Yeah, no, I've definitely done that.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Like so, Texas Roadhouse is like kind of campy. Like it's got like, I don't know, like I don't want to say this and it be mean. Because, like, I'm not saying we're ever going to get a Texas Roadhouse ad, but, like, what if in, like, this episode, they hear this episode and they're like, man, you're not getting a Texas Roadhouse ad anymore.
I gotcha. Well, I'm Googling sagebrush as we speak.
And
if
here's the thing.
website
On the
would
Wikipedia,
load.
it's going to say we're like a Texas Roadhouse, but classier.
It looks... I don't even know if it's classier.
Oh, gosh.
It kind of just looks like a Texas Roadhouse.
It's like so you got Logan's Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, and then Sagebrush.
Yeah.
Which are not bad places. Hashtag not
No,
bad.
I love them. They're good places.
Yeah, I'll eat. I like their stuff. I'll eat there.
They're good people.
I don't know the
Yeah.
people, so I'm not gonna say that and lie. But yeah, they're getting Sagebrush. I'll probably we're getting a Texas Roadhouse. Huh. Which one would you choose, Sagebrush or Texas Roadhouse?
Well, am I going to the movies?
Well, Chris, you could go to Texas Roadhouse and then go to the movies. Like it's right by your house.
I'm not going to those movies.
No. But like you have to get on the interstate to go to Corbin.
Well, I don't have to.
Well, I mean, but you could. It'd be quicker.
But wouldn't it be more useful to go to Corbin and go to Sagebrush first? Because what if I get on the interstate and I get into big traffic? I need to be as close to the movie theater as possible.
That's true. Or you go to the movie first and then go to Sagebrush, or you go to Texas Roadhouse.
That's
'cause it's
lame
close to your...
half.
Well, it depends on what movie, like what time of the movie you go to.
But if I'm on a big date
Hey,
and then you want to eat first and then go to the movie.
okay, so let's say you eat first and you get something on your shirt, and then you got to sit through the whole movie that on your shirt.
I have a
It's
shirt in my
dark
back
the
seat.
room.
It's dark in the room. Okay,
It's
good.
dark in the movie theater.
Good.
You can't see it.
All right.
I have
yeah.
a T-shirt in my back seat.
I have 2 T-shirts in my backseat, but it's not like I planned them to be there. It's just that I'm too lazy to get them out. Like one of them is both of them are blood drive T-shirts. Like I gave blood, and they give you a free T-shirt. Well, I just throw them in the back of my car, which is good emergency clothes. Do you guys have like? Well, Chris said he has emergency clothes already. I don't know if that. Are you being serious? Do you have emergency clothes?
No, I just have a shirt that I never bothered to get out of the back of the car.
But that's technically emergency clothes. Like you didn't plan for it, but they're there for an emergency.
Sure.
Lucas, do you?
I have a pullover
Yeah,
that
that's.
that I have in the back of my vehicle. So if something, crazy happens, I can just throw it on and it's good.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
utilized this before.
Yeah, I have as well. I haven't utilized my emergency T-shirts, but I had a pullover. I wasn't wearing the pullover. I got something on my shirt, so I put the pullover on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's about the extent. Or a jacket or something. Well, in the winter. Probably not in the summer. I probably don't use this.
So if I'm in my workplace where they keep it like freezing cold, I could use the pullover. But if I'm outside, no.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That was enlightening.
Hey, people need.
What's your least favorite restaurant ever?
my least
like a
favorite?
chain?
That's a good question.
Like a chain.
Chewy's.
Chewy's, yeah, probably.
Okay, not because you got hit on by an old woman.
Wait, have we told that story on the episode?
I think we have.
Long story
Yeah.
short, I was molested by like a 50-plus-year-old waiter, and like
Later.
it was super uncomfortable.
Here,
And
honey. I knew I was getting you boys whenever I saw you all get out of the car.
it was so. It was like We could write a whole horror movie around that plot of a waiter following you around and rubbing her chest on your back.
Oh,
That
heck
was
yeah.
fun.
That's not what I said that about. I said that about the game.
About the what?
I said that about the game.
What game?
Well, the one I'm playing.
Oh. Oh, I
I
thought
said heck
Oh,
yeah, and it was poorly timed.
no, that was perfectly timed. um, but yeah, my least favorite chain restaurant. It used to be Arby's, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because like,
I love
no,
Arby's.
I do now. But like when I was in middle school, I was on the football team, and before every game, we had to eat Arby's because they would just go get it for us, and we'd eat it on the bus to the game or whatever. And I absolutely, because I had to eat it like every week. Sometimes I'd eat it twice a week, and I was just like, I'm tired of Arby's. Like I hate Arby's. But now like I had like that stint where I didn't eat Arby's when I got out of middle school. I'm like, oh sweet, don't have to eat Arby's anymore. I love Arby's again. Okay, I wanted to clarify that beforehand. Right
Those
now,
dollar sliders from 2 to 5, you can't beat them.
I usually get a bacon, beef, and cheddar. I'm not. I mean, I'm a man of habit, Lucas. You know.
I
I
know.
get the same thing at the same places usually, or I go to the same restaurant over and over if I'm in Lexington.
Yep.
But well, I actually do that. I eat Taco Bell at least 4 times a week in
You
Manchester.
get Hepe, brother. Oh,
No, they don't have Hepe. Not the one in London. The one in London has Hepe. The one in Manchester doesn't. Also, I have the Hepe. Like I have the vaccine where I went to Bangladesh, so like that's like the least of my worries.
I got the Hepe when it was free.
Yeah, I wish I. Well, no, I'm glad I didn't wait until it was free. I wish mine was free, but I didn't want to run a chance of getting it overseas because that would have been awful. But my least favorite restaurant right now is Wendy's, and because I used to eat it a lot, like as many times as I ate Taco Bell in a week in Manchester, they gave me cold nuggets one time and I never went back. Like I'm just like y'all screwed up. Y'all.
Wouldn't that
I
be
think that was your
a,
fault for ordering nuggets.
No,
wouldn't that be a
because
more
nugs are good, man.
specific? Wouldn't that be more specific to just that Wendy's?
No, because
instead of
I hated
not
the
like,
taste of their cold nuggets, and I'll never go back to a Wendy's because I'm afraid their nuggets will be cold. Because that's what I get at Wendy's.
Then get something else.
No, I like nuggets.
What about junior bacon cheeseburgers?
Like they're fine, but I'm gonna get nugs. I like nugs from Wendy's, unless they're cold. Like I'm just done. I'm done.
Then I love them.
No, I hate cold nuggets. But like if I go to McDonald's, I don't get nugs. I get a quarter pounder. I don't like Wendy's burgers because they're super greasy and they slide all off the meat. Like if you get like a double cheeseburger there, like the buns just slide. Like it's just like you can't hold it together. It's the
I've
messiest
never had
burger
that
ever.
problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't
I
know
have.
what kind of Wendy's burger you're talking about.
Well, I've eaten the one at London. I've eaten the one at Corbin. I've been dissatisfied at both, so I'm never going to a Wendy's again.
Gotcha.
Did you know they're building a second Arby's?
Fair
in
enough.
Corbin?
Second Arby's in Corbin?
Yes. So there's one going across from where.
Yeah, and the other one's going in the Old Fork Bank on 25E. Yeah.
Dang it!
Chris, I work for the state, and we're doing a construction project right there.
Stop spoiling everything.
Chris, it's my business to know about businesses.
Clearly, you didn't know about Planet Fitness.
Well, that's not like right on a state route, is it?
On 192, boss man.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like directly on 192. Like we didn't have to buy property off of them.
Well, Arby's isn't directly off of 25. It's like off to the side.
Yeah, but we had to buy property off of them for a frontage road.
So you have to buy. Okay. So let's say you had a building
Okay, we have a building.
like and it straddles state lines, but it's on 25. What do?
Well, 25 is a U.S. route. If we
Aw,
had to buy
crap.
if we had to buy property, like we were doing a project to 25 and it was on this Tennessee state line, we would buy the property that is in Kentucky. And usually, if you're going to do something across state lines, it's a joint project. So Tennessee would buy the other part of the property. You'd break up one parcel into two purchases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The more you know.
What if Tennessee doesn't like you?
Well,
Then you annex the.
you just leave the union.
There's still
Yeah.
49 states, boss man. We took Tennessee. It's ours now.
It's ours now. We just declare war
Yeah.
on Tennessee. No,
we now
like,
have 215 counties.
here's the thing: if they
Yeah.
denied that, it would give them a black eye in the whole of the two states. They're like, well, why didn't you fix 25? Well, I mean, you should talk to your state, Tennessee. Get in the freaking game.
There you go.
You shame them into doing what you want.
Shame.
Shame, shame.
Shame.
Tyler doesn't get that reference.
No, I know he doesn't.
What reference?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's
Anyway,
it from?
it's from
SpongeBob.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones? I heard two different ones. Game of
It's
Thrones
from
and
Game of
SpongeBob's.
Thrones.
Which episode is it in SpongeBob, Chris?
It's not. It was a Game of Thrones. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was saying SpongeBob, so you didn't know it was from Game of Thrones.
Well, I'm not at that point in Game of Thrones yet.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
That's why I said
That's
Tyler.
why we said you wouldn't get it.
Well, if I've not seen it, don't say I'm not like. Don't think I'm just being oblivious to the quote. It's like I've just not been informed of the quote yet.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah, but you're making it seem like I'm dumb.
No, that's not what I meant. I just said
he's
wasn't
not going to get the reference because he hasn't seen that. Like, he's not going to get it because like you haven't seen it. So
There's no way you could have understood it.
Okay, just don't make me sound like an idiot.
I didn't.
I'll fight both of you right here.
You would lose. Did you say okay? I said the reference? You went with a different reference, and
Yeah.
Chris said he's not going to get that reference.
There's too many references for shame. Okay,
Okay.
I didn't even know what the reference Tyler was referencing.
shame, shame.
Let's
know
all
your
just
name.
be shameless.
Wait, what'd you just say? Let's all be shirtless?
Shameless.
Okay, I was about to say I'm not taking off my shirt right now. It's freezing cold in my room.
There's snow outside.
Yeah, I know. It's like not like a significant amount of snow.
Yeah,
There's
it's
quite a
enough
bit.
to make me mad.
Quite a bit down here.
I don't know where. I know where you're at. I was about to say, well, I don't know where you're at. I definitely know where you're at.
Yeah, down here off the face of the planet.
Well, you're right by a lake. It's not like you're the face of the planet.
I know, but it's like 15 degrees colder down here than it is up on Earth.
Up on Earth. Technically, if you were under Earth, like you would be warmer.
I know.
Um,
But that's just how things are, Kirby.
Yep. So, I guess we'll get into like some other topics maybe, because this one's kind of dying off. So Anthem came out this week. Came out yesterday maybe. We're recording this on Saturday. I think it came out on Friday. Or when I don't know when it came out. I
yeah.
don't really care when it came out. Because my views on it is going to be a worse version of Destiny. They say it's going to be better, but they always lie. People lie.
Yeah, like watching. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about this game. What I do know is from just the E3 presentations and stuff like that, and it was never something that really caught my attention. So, with that being said, it looks a lot like Destiny. It looks like a loot shooter, and now that Destiny has kind of broken apart and I don't think is going to be a thing anymore.
I don't think they're going to publish any more new games, but I think they're still doing like expansions
Yeah.
to Destiny 2.
Well, Activision split from their partnership with Bungie to produce Destiny and Destiny
Yeah.
stuff. So I don't know if Bungie is just going to run with it and start doing their own thing with it anymore. But I didn't like Destiny, and I don't think I'm going to like Anthem. I'll probably never play it. Also because it's EA, and EA is one of those companies that I'm always super hesitant to play anything that they put out.
Yeah, the only EA game I'm currently playing is Apex Legends, and that's because it's mainly Respawn that's doing it. Because that game's fire. I love that game so much right now. It's so much fun because I love the battle royale. I love that it's free. I love that it's Titanfall 2 without Titans and cool like factions, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2 without all the
It's-
cool stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's Titanfall 2 without the movement and the
it's got
running on
movement. It's got its
walls
own movement style. It's really good.
Yeah, I've played like 2 or 3 games on it. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't had the chance. I liked what I played. It had me interested, but I just haven't had time to sit down and figure out everything.
For a battle royale that is not Fortnite's inventory, because Fortnite's inventory is very simple, and like this one has attachments and like different types of things like that. It's got a way better inventory style for people on controller than Black Ops and PUBG. Like swapping attachments is super easy. Because I play on PC, but I play controllers, so like I still have like I was still hesitant because the inventory thing, but it's super fluid. Also, I love like the different.
It's fluid like diarrhea.
Gross.
Wow. Yep. There we went there, but and
I just
then
need to get it needs to be understood. I'm helping the audience understand how fluid it is, like the anesthesia they put in you when you go to the hospital.
why'd you enunciate on hospital?
Because my brain farted.
Okay. Well, be careful if you have diarrhea. But anyways, it's fluid like diarrhea, except you don't have any of the gross feelings afterwards.
Anus.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said anus.
Okay. That's just gonna be the title of this episode. Anus.
Don't do that. I'll kill you.
But and then the movement, it's not the wall running, but it still has the power slides and stuff, and you can climb up stuff. It's really good movement, even though it's not like Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 movement was like my favorite type of movement. You know what I mean? Like it was like parkour all the time. This is really good. Like it's really good movement. I love the different, like, so each gun you could run it a different way. Like it's cool because you're not just have like, oh, I got a flatline, therefore I'm only gonna use it as like a spray weapon. It's you can use it as a sniper, like not like sniper, but like a long distance AR as well. And they did a really good job on the guns, on the attachments. Everything is really good. The perks are very well balanced. I don't think there's any character like in a team based system. There's no faction better than the other because like if they all work together really well. They did say they're going to do like a single player mode, and I feel like some of the factions will be a little overpowered in that setting, but I don't think it'll be enough to where people get mad.
Gotcha, because that was my only complaint, is that we had to have a team, or that you have to have a team to play. And if I'm playing by myself, I don't want to play with 3 random people.
Yeah, well,
I want to play by myself.
That's what I've been doing is playing with 3 random people because I don't have enough people on PC to play with. But I did join a Discord to try to get like more people to play with. Like they're like it's basically Christian Minecraft server, but a Discord for like battle royale games. But the single player, I think here's what we're gonna see with the single player mode is you're gonna see a lot of the same faction. So I feel like I know like you guys might not know all the factions yet, but I think some of our listeners might. There's like a Bloodhound faction which can track people, and he gets like a speed boost with his ultimate. I think
Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah, Bloodhound Gang. I think he's going to be used in single player. I think Bangalore will be used as a single player faction a lot because she has like smoke screens. She gets a speed boost when she's shot at, and then
That's who I played as.
Yeah, she's very good. I like having her on my team because like when I res people, I always like because I play Lifeline, which is the healer. She has a shield to res people, but I really like having the smoke screen so nobody can come behind me and shoot me because the shield's only in front.
Yeah.
So like Bangalore, Bloodhound, I think Mirage will be played in single player because he's got like decoys to like kind of like catch you off of his trail, and then Wraith will be used because her speed is unmatched. Like she can turn invisible and like run, like gets a speed boost in that. She can make portals and stuff, so she can make traps with her portals like. Have people teleport to like her camping somewhere. I think those are going to be your main ones. For single player, you might see some Pathfinders where he can like grapple on top of places and not everybody can get. He could also trap people with his like ultimate with his zip line he can create for other people to use. Like put one up to a mountain. They're like, oh hey, this is a game zip line. I'm going to use this to get up there and get height advantage. He's up there waiting. I don't think there'll be a lot of Caustic or Gibraltar or Lifeline used in single player. I could be wrong about Lifeline because she gets a speed boost when she heals herself. So that could be good. Like if you're going to go like tank people, go run into a place, shoot them, heal real quick, run back into that place. I think it all depends on your play style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Respawn has really kept their views very strong on this game. Like they've not let EA change much about what they had planned originally. And I really like that. I just went on a whole rant, but I thought like it was on topic. Also, Crackdown 3 came out this week. Chris is playing that as we speak. How's it feel, Chris?
It kind of feels jank right now.
It could be your internet, though.
True.
Yeah, I mean that's a common review I've heard of Crackdown 3,
Jank.
which
People just put jank in the reviews.
pretty much. No, what I hear is it feels like a really good open world game from like 2007. So it's like really dated and kind of old. It's just not to like modern standards kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Which once I have time, I'm still probably going to play it because I love the first two. But it may be further down on my list of games, my backlog of games, than it would have been if it was good.
I mean, I have Game Pass, so I don't have to pay for it, so.
Yeah, that's good if you get Game Pass, because, like, I think you have such a big library with that. It doesn't matter if you, I don't know, you don't have to buy games at that point, because you can just try out whatever you want to try out. Because it's got a pretty big library, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I did not get Game Pass when I was on Xbox still, because I only played, like, a couple games that I owned. I've never played a Crackdown game, so can you give me a little bit more specific of what Crackdown is like?
So GTA is kind of a close comparison, where it's an open world game. You can just do whatever you want kind of thing, except you are a super powered cop that can jump really high, punch really hard, move really quickly. You have like transforming cars. You can have all these crazy guns, and you're fighting like different gangs and stuff, and gang bosses.
Okay.
And then there's a co-op. You can also play co-op in it and run through the story and do some really goofy stuff. Like I think it was Crackdown that you could both get in a ramp truck and back them into each other, and then you just flew forever on both screens. Like it just launched you. I don't know. It was just fun to do stupid stuff in.
Those games can be fun. Like, I enjoyed GTA when we were doing the heist together, but I would never play that game by myself. That's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The only I don't know. The only open world game I've actually enjoyed that I've played was Borderlands 2. I liked that art style and I liked that gameplay style. Would I be correct in saying that Crackdown is similar to Saints Row?
No. Yeah.
Saints Row 4.
Yeah, Saints Row 4 would be a very close comparison.
Because I've played one of those games. I don't know which one though.
Yeah.
I think it was in the on Xbox. It was one of the Xbox Gold games or whatever.
Could
There's
you
probably
fly or do anything like that?
I don't remember. I just remember it said Saints Row.
Okay. Saints Row 3 is really, really good.
Okay.
I liked it a whole lot. But I didn't like 4.
Why not?
Because,
They tried to be too many things.
yeah, once they gave you superpowers, it was kind of dumb.
Okay. That's fair enough. That's a good answer.
Although Keith David one is in, he's dope.
Who's Keith
Yeah,
David?
Keith David's awesome.
Who's Keith David?
The name does not ring
Gargoyle.
a... Who?
Gargoyle.
Oh, the voice of like the main gargoyle guy?
Yeah.
Oh my
the really
gosh.
deep,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the Cape.
Goliath.
From the Cape.
From the Cape. I don't even know what that is.
No, I'm sure there's like 3 people in this entire world that knows what it is.
But I do remember
He's-
Goliath from Gargoyles.
He was in the movie They Live. He fought Roddy Piper.
I did not know that.
I've
but
not seen
there
that
you
movie.
go.
Have you watched that movie, Chris?
I've
Chris,
seen.
Chris doesn't watch movies. I forgot. Chris has a sneeze fit, but it's
I
all
thought I
good.
was going to sneeze it. It went away.
Okay.
Roddy Piper's in Saints Row 4 also.
Okay. My favorite gargoyle was Brooklyn, the one that had the long nose, and I was like, yeah, like a snappy one-liners. He was cool.
Yeah.
No, I assumed
Goliath
Brooklyn
was
a
my
girl.
favorite.
You're kind of like Goliath, Lucas. I think
Thank you. I appreciate that.
very strong and stoic. Doesn't
Yeah,
talk a lot.
I'm all about it.
I forget
It's a good show.
what was
It
his
was a good
title when he
show.
got like the galaxy cape or whatever and like the mask. What was his like? He got like an upgrade from just a gargoyle to like God of the Universe or something.
Wait,
I
what?
do not remember that.
He had like a cape that had like stars on it and it like moved and stuff. It was like the galaxy skin on Fortnite, but in a cape and a mask. And I can't remember. Like it was later on in the show Gargoyles where like he had to leave the city to like rule over the ring of gargoyles or something, and like the cop lady always went out and like visited him in the mountains when she got like very stressed out and missed him, because that was a weird relationship back then. You're like, why does she love him? Like how's that gonna work when he has to turn to stone in the day?
That's
I
just his
don't.
work shift.
What were you gonna say, Lucas?
I really don't remember the cape. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is.
Yeah, exactly. I remember it vividly.
The Eye of the Storm.
He got the Eye of the
I
Storm.
forgot. That's what the cape is called.
Oh, does it give him like powers or something more than he already has because he's a freaking gargoyle?
Because the only thing I ever remembered was because he used to wrap his wings around. So that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, because he would wrap his wings around to make it look like a trench coat, and he'd go walk through the city.
Okay.
What was
Yeah.
do you
That
remember?
was enlightening.
Do you remember what the little one's name was? The little one with like the round head.
Timmy.
No.
No, I always thought he was annoying.
Yeah, he was. Brooklyn was a big one, and then Brooklyn was like a medium-sized one. Goliath was the big one, and then there was like the small guy. Was there another one?
There's a
The
chick.
really old dude.
Yeah, the really
and
old
the
one,
chick.
and then the chick. The really old
I
one
really
was like
liked
buff.
Do what?
The really old one was thick. Like he had like muscles.
Whoa,
but
whoa,
he,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No,
whoa.
like Hudson. He was the old one.
Hudson was
Goliath
the old one.
was the big, like the leader. Hudson was the older one. Brooklyn was like the one that had like like a mohawk kind of thing and like a long kind of bird's beak. And I don't remember the little one's name.
Timmy.
It wasn't Timmy.
Uh,
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm trying to find it. Bronx was the dog. He was cool.
I forgot about the dog.
Oh, Lexington.
What?
Lexington was the little one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, and Demona
there
was the
were-
girl. There was a girl, Demona.
No, Angela was the girl. Or no, Demona. Yeah.
Well,
you're
and there was
right.
Demona
Angela.
and Angela.
Yeah.
Broadway. There was Broadway. He's like the goofy one, and then
Oh,
Bronx
good
was the
grief.
dog. What'd you say, Chris?
I said, oh, good grief.
Were there bad ones? Was like one of the girls bad?
Demona was bad at the beginning.
Okay.
Because she was Goliath's like lady person. And then
I thought Angela was his lady person before the cop.
No, like way back. So I don't know how deep we want to go here.
I'm fine with this. We're gonna
But-
educate people on Gargoyles, one of the best
Oh,
animated
good
shows of all
Lord.
time.
Okay.
It's right
So
behind
back
Darkwing
in,
Duck and Tailspin.
So back
Rescue
in
Rangers.
Oh, you liked Rescue Rangers? That was a good one too.
I was trying to think of other shows nobody knows about that we can talk about.
Rescue Rangers. Everyone knew about Rescue Rangers. I don't know anybody that doesn't know about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Luke is like lagged out. He's like froze on my screen, so we might have to like kind of like vamp a little bit.
Yes, I can talk about roller coasters.
No, is there any like? Let's talk about like the cartoon. We got to stay on topic because like when Lucas gets back in, that's what we're gonna be like following on is like the like gargoyles. I remember. Okay,
I can't talk about gargoyles.
well you said Rescue Rangers. Like let's talk about Rescue Rangers.
I was just thinking of. I can't talk about Rescue Rangers either.
Why not?
I don't remember anything about it.
Can you talk about Tailspin?
No.
What about DuckTales?
No.
Not Darkwing Duck?
No, I never even watched that.
Do you remember the Mighty Ducks?
I watched that movie like as a kid.
No, I'm talking about the animated show.
No, I didn't know they had an animated show.
What? Did you watch Road Sharks?
Never heard of that.
What? Chris. There's another one. There's another one I'm not thinking of. There was the Sonic TV show. Did you watch that?
Nope.
Oh my god. Chris, what is your childhood? You didn't watch any of this? It was
I
all
watched
on
Looney.
it was
I
on
watched Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes.
This was like the actual prime 90s like Disney like cartoons. They were amazing. Like I don't know how Disney got Sonic the Hedgehog and friends, but they did, and I wasn't mad about it, and it was great. But now that I don't think they should. I don't. Have you watched any of the new DuckTales? Probably not. I haven't either.
Oh,
If you've watched it, definitely tell us about it because I don't know anything about it. This is me talking to the audience. Road Sharks, I think, came back and is a thing again. I don't know. I watched Cowboys of Moo Mesa, but nobody knows about that because it only had like
What?
2 seasons.
what in the world?
I had a very wide spectrum of animal-based cartoons I watched, like not like non-human cartoons, like they were all like weird thing heavy. Like I don't know how the Mighty Ducks were in the world of Mighty Ducks, but it was cool. I also watched VeggieTales. That is my childhood, and then like that was like me. I watched Pokemon too, so like that was like kindergarten to 3rd grade. That's all I watched. Maybe 4th grade. When did SpongeBob come out?
99.
Then I watched it too. I watched all those. I also
You-
there was some like I watched Dragon Temple or something in the Jackie Chan.
Dragon Tales.
No,
Oh,
not the Dragon Tales. I didn't watch Dragon Tales. It was like a like every like there were certain guardians of like Chinese culture where every guardian had different powers based on what
you're
year.
talking about American Dragon Jake Long?
No, this is Dragon Temple or something. Um, uh, so
American Dragon.
it's not Dragon Tales. I swear.
American Dragon.
No, listen to this. Like every guardian had like a different animal based off the Chinese calendar that they like guarded that temple. So
They
was,
guarded the. Ooh, I'm in charge of the Chicken Temple.
listen, man, you're gonna make fun of it, but they were actually super cool. Like the pig, the year of the pig. Like I'm like, this is gonna be the dumbest guy ever, but he was awesome. The actual dumbest one was the monkey, because he lost it. Like so that these armbands that they could transform or like power up into like their guardian style thing, and he lost his like armband or whatever.
Okay.
It was super cool, man. I'm gonna look this up. But
Don't
I
do
watched
that.
American Dragon Jake Long too. I also watched. I watched the animated Jackie Chan show, which it was good.
You got too much time on your hands.
Well, I was a kid, so I didn't really have any responsibilities. Also, these are like early morning, like it was like early morning Saturday morning TV shows. I can't find or here it is. Legend of the Dragon is what it's called. Legend of the Dragon. But yeah, it's like here's the thing. You think I'm like crazy, but it was a lit show. It was awesome.
They may think I'm a dreamer, but I'm not.
That's right. You might think I made it all up, but I didn't. So I got a text from Lucas. His computer shut down and is updating very slowly. So he said, you're all probably going to have to finish it out, which is fine because we can do, I think. So, Chris, I'm going to talk about my personal life.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Okay, I want to warn you before you start this. If you're going to talk about what I expect you to, you probably need permission from that person.
I'm not going to use any specifics.
No, because no, I don't. That doesn't matter. Because you're still talking about it.
All right, then we're not going to talk about that.
I need you to be very careful.
We're not going to talk about it then.
Okay, I don't want you to offend some because okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're going to just skip over that. I don't have any. Did you do anything on Valentine's Day, Chris?
I ate my food alone.
Oh, wow. I
What did
played
I
video games and streamed for people that were also single.
I did not get down about it.
Good. I'm proud of you.
No, I was lying. I did.
You did? It's all
Yeah.
good. It's just another Thursday.
I hate Valentine's Day.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it either, but I definitely wanted to have an episode about it last week, or well, technically this week because we're recording in the same week. But yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. It's a very capitalism holiday.
Okay, well, calm down, fascism, man.
I'm not saying like I'm against it. I'm just saying like it was made so people could make money, which is fine.
I'll fully acknowledge that I hate it because I'm cynical, bitter, and jaded. That's okay. I can admit that. I'm not I'm not ashamed to say that I am jaded and cynical.
Like here's the thing about me. I'm not about buying a lot of crap just cuz like society tells me I have to. Like if it was up to me, I would just like Christmas would be me sitting around my family. We would eat dinner together and we would just hang out. Like that it would be like Thanksgiving but colder. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like the
Not if
style.
you're in Australia.
Do what? Well, yeah, it'd be hotter. Or no, it'd be the
Yeah,
same temperature. It would be hotter.
well, I mean, it's Thanksgiving would be in fall or spring, and uh, Christmas would be in summer.
It would definitely be drier. We can agree on that.
Sure.
I don't know a lot about geography, Chris. You're more of the geography buff, so you're carrying this conversation about the. We're
I
talking
mean,
about.
it's
I don't know.
Australia has reverse weather. Okay,
Yeah.
so right now it's summer.
Okay, I understand that.
So if you follow that along, Christmas will also be in summer.
Would you enjoy that or no?
Doesn't matter
Yeah, I don't know.
because it gets like I have somebody that I don't know them, but like I follow them on Instagram. Like it gets cold in her winter when she's in Australia, but it gets super hot in her summer. So like it doesn't matter. It's gonna be cold at some point.
What
Like July is the coldest month.
what keeps like in the back of my mind is like they will never have a white Christmas. They are lost on all American Christmas songs.
I think they understand the premise, Tyler.
I don't know. If you're Australian and you're listening, because we do have some downloads in Australia, educate me on if you sing the same Christmas songs or not. And if you don't, I want links to the Christmas songs that you do sing to where I can partake in Australian culture as well and live vicariously through you.
You're strange, my man.
Well, they're not gonna see "Baby It's Cold Outside" or they're not gonna see "Sleigh Bells Jingling, Ring Ting Dingling" too.
They can still ring jingle. They can still ring bells. It doesn't predicate on the fact that it's cold outside. They can.
But like
They're
when you
allowed
sing
to
that
do
song,
that.
you're sleigh riding in the snow.
No, they don't mention. Giddy up, giddy up. Let's do the show. Giddy up. I'm dying.
Wait,
No, I don't know. No, look. I think you're overblowing this because like there's songs that I listen to that I'm like I've never been in that situation, but I understand it.
yeah, but here's the thing: if you don't like, I don't know. I feel like it's very like it's more important than just a regular song that you don't relate to, but you still know what they're meaning because that's their culture, Chris. I want to know about it. I want to see if it changes. Also, what
I don't,
songs do Australian Christmas people sing?
the same ones that we do.
I don't think that's true. There might be some that like overlap, but there's no way they sing all of the same ones.
I bet they do.
All right, we're gonna make this bet. Okay, hold on. We gotta be more clear about the bet. What do you like? And there's no like stakes in this bet. It's just more bragging rights to say that we're right. Like we're like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they sing snow Christmas songs. Like the ones that are snow. Like I don't think they sing those.
Well,
No.
we sing them when there's no snow, so who cares?
Yeah, but like it's culturally like we would have snow. Like it's possible for us to have snow during Christmas. Has it ever snowed in the summer for us?
I don't know.
Probably not. So therefore, they're never gonna have a white Christmas in Australia. So, but I bet they. So does that mean that Frosty the Snowman song they sing in July? Because
No, they
that's not
sing it.
Christmas.
No, they
That's
sing
not
it
a Christmas
December.
song. No. That's not a Christmas song. That's a climate song. So they're gonna sing
When
it
is
when it's cold.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, they sing the snow songs. They just sing it in the summer.
No, they don't.
I bet they do.
Oh, Tyler, it's why? What? I feel like you're just making this point just to have the point opposite of mine.
No, no, because here's the thing. It's like, so Baby It's Cold Outside has no mention of Christmas. So I bet they sing it in July there. Or like when it's cold. And like Frosty the Snowman never says anything about Christmas, so I bet they sing it when it snows there.
That's one of the weirdest things I think I've ever heard.
If you are from Australia or you've been to Australia and you know, I need to know.
I can't. No, I can't even form a sentence because that makes no sense.
It makes
We only
perfect
sing it
sense.
here. We don't sing it here after Christmas, even though it's cold here.
No, but you all sing it way before Christmas. You sing it like before Halloween.
I don't sing it anyway.
Well, you listen to that. Also, they have like Christmas in July. Ever heard of that? They could sing it then.
You're absolutely insane.
No, but here's the thing: like Holy Night and like Silent Night and like those like Christmas music, like you know what I'm saying? They'll sing those at Christmas, but I bet they don't sing the snow ones there. Cause I feel so bad if they were singing for snow and they never get snow on Christmas.
That's so nitpicky, though. Why would they do that?
You wouldn't know because you don't know about their culture, Chris. You're being very, very prejudiced.
No, shut up. I'm gonna kill you. Don't do that.
That's a threat on. I have it recorded.
Like you're acting obtuse right now.
No, I'm very acute. I'm very cute.
Shut up. That make no sense.
It does because I'm super fly. But, yeah. So Australians, let me know. Hit your boy up. Holler at your boy. And until next time, or until I get those emails, we will not know if me or Chris, like either me or Chris is right. Hopefully Lucas is okay. He's probably still alive. He's texting, so that's good. That's a good sign. But yeah, we will. Or hold on, before we close out, be sure to like, subscribe, share. Tell your friends about us, review us. We want to hear how we can get better. If you have topics or answers to my bet or questions,
I bet they don't.
Wait, what?
I said I bet they don't.
Or you think Chris is right, email us, btstatic.pod@gmail.com, because we'll reveal that at the next episode, because I'm super adamant about this. Or you can tweet at us at btstatic, either or. You can message us. We'll take direct messages on Twitter. So like if you have like weigh-ins on that bet, or you have questions about why I think the way I do, or about the 90s TV animated shows that we had, definitely talk to those about us. Also, next episode, I think it's next episode, we have a special guest, right? That's next week?
Yes.
That's next week? Yeah. Okay. We have a special guest, which he's been on an episode before. I think one. He's been on one or two. I think just one.
No. Yeah.
And his name is Jordan Allen. He from Jordan Allen and the Bellwethers. He's on Spotify and iTunes and stuff. He's got great music. Go hit that up. And Jordan's one of our best friends. He's like, we've known him just as long as we've known each other. We've known him since kindergarten. And it's gonna be a normal episode with Jordan, and it'll be fun. It'll be super fun. So we hope to see you guys here. He's hilarious. He will definitely make the show better than Static. So I don't know if this episode has been or not, but
Probably not.
it probably hasn't. I don't know. I thought I had really a lot of fun talking about Sagebrush and the Texas Roadhouse, and then about my TV animated shows that I watched and stuff. And then about what else did we talk about this episode?
Australia.
Yeah, we did talk about Australia a lot. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Dab.
Hey, it's Carrington from Real Dudes Podcast, and with me I have some fantastic co-hosts. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
This is Andrew coming to you from Lynchburg, Ohio.
This is Cody coming from you also from Ohio.
And this is Kyle coming to you straight from the armpits of West Virginia. We are an indie gaming podcast. We all share a love for games. And you can check out our show on Podbean. Just search for Real Dudes Podcast. You can also find us on iTunes, Google Play, really any of the podcasting outlets that you like to use. Again, that is Real Dudes Podcast. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you love video games, you will love our show.